Today we're going to talk about opposites attract. My pastor is on the stage marrying my wife and I, and he said something that has always stuck with me. And that was, the things that you find so endearing in your spouse right now will probably become annoying in the near future. But the things that you find annoying in your spouse right now will actually become instruments of change that catapult you into your destiny. I have found that to be very true. Why did God create opposites to attract? You know, we've got to get from this point of being hurt and angry at not being understood or seen by the opposite sex, by an opposite type of personality, and get to the point where we can celebrate these things. You know, I love guns. My wife likes lipstick and shoes. She likes hotels. I like camping. She has a need for security and stability. I have a need for danger and adventure. How does this work? You know, it's not just male and female, it's personalities. There's those people at work, I know you know who I'm talking about, that drive you absolutely insane. And every time they open their mouth, you're like, what in the crazy is happening right now? I don't understand a word this person is saying. Or it's offending me. I'm just out of control, upset about this. The reality is that we have to change the way we see these things. They are opportunities for us to grow. They are actually things that are going to catapult us into that destiny I mentioned earlier. Let's face it, someone of the opposite sex has probably broken our hearts at one point in time. Somebody of the opposite type of personality has probably offended us so greatly. I mean, we have hard times talking about it without getting all riled up, right? Forgive. You know, own your life. Let it go. There's a bigger picture to see. Let me explain. The most humble person in the room is also the most secure person in the room. What does that mean? Well, define you. You know, as men, I think it's easy to kind of just get caught up in the busyness and not really figure out who we are. Take some time, define what you're passionate about, recognize what your core values are. You'll find that the opposite doesn't quite rock your boat as much. You know, we're all scared of differences. We're all scared of things we don't understand. The second thing here is, if we learn to listen from a place of security, it's amazing how much more heart we hear instead of semantics. If we're able to sit down and listen to what our wife, our significant other, our friend, a coworker that we don't understand, and not be offended by the first thing that, you know, rubs us the wrong way, but actually hear the heart behind it. What ends up happening is our capacity to understand and hear change the way we view things actually grows. Our horizons are expanded. And I got to tell you, if you're going to be the most amazing person that you can be, this is going to have to happen on a regular basis. My wife and I, the cowboy and the princess, we've learned over the last 15 years that our lives are immeasurably richer because we've allowed each other and our differences to expand us as who we are and create us to be all that we have potential for. Thanks.